So what do you do with Ben Simmons? Feels like you're stuck with him as well.
Oh boy. All right, I don't know if this is a defense of Ben Simmons. Can I soft launch a take?
Sure.
I believe Ben Simmons' back is truly hurt, and I believe he didn't suffer a back injury. I think we know enough about the mind to
Psychosomatic.
know, yes, stress and anxiety can cause ulcers, can cause back pain, among other things. So this idea he's faking an injury, I do not buy it. I believe that his back hurts, that he feels like he has an injury, but I also don't think he ever suffered an injury. Does that make sense? And I don't think that's like a scurrilous allegation. It's the only thing that tracks to me. I do think he wants to play basketball at some point, but I think he's so deep in his own head, I think it scares him. And I think it is causing the back pain.
I just think the Nets handled it so poorly. Instead of having one voice, and Steve Nash should have said at every press conference, Ben is not playing. Ben is not playing. Now, Ben didn't help out by saying, I can't play in game 3, but, there's a reasonable chance I could play in game 4. One voice, because you're not sure who's telling you the truth and who's not.
I didn't have a lot of sympathy for Nash this year because I thought he did a truly terrible job. But in this one, I feel terribly for him. The hell's he supposed to do? And Nash was pretty consistent with it. But then Woj Shams would be like, hey, Ben Simmons targeting this date, targeting that date. Be like, what the hell's going on here? That's a mess. So I don't know. I mean,
who would leak that?
I missed a full year.
Who would leak that, Nick?
I have a theory. I have another theory. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? My true north is take integrity, even if this gets me some angry texts. I don't know this and I can't prove this, obviously. I wonder if people close to Ben were trying to add pressure in a positive way to get him on the court. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That if it's okay, he might play, he might not play. We think he should play. We think it's good for him to play. If we help put out there, there is a date that maybe that will get him on the court, and that's his get back on the horse moment, and then his career can finally turn the page. Because the reason this is such a disaster is even if he plays game 1 of next year, so many of these questions and concerns are going to come back the moment the playoffs start. Because his last moment he didn't get 10 minutes in these playoffs. His last moment in the playoffs was the worst moment of his professional life. It's not great.
Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday, that maybe somebody was trying to not goad him into playing, but trying to push him into, come on, let's go. Let's get back on the horse here. And
like I did with the dinner invites. Just keep subtly bringing it up until you feel obligated to eventually do it.
Yeah.
It's exactly that strategy.
But my back was hurting when we went to dinner as well.
Yeah, I know. You self-medicated too, buddy.
But
I didn't get a sip of that wine.
But I do. I do make my free throws.
You do make your free throws